Are you seeing this right now? Super juicy, love that cheese, love the sauce. The meat is nice and moist. It's just the perfect blend of savoriness. Hey, what's up? It's Luis with America's Best Restaurants, and we travel the country coast to coast to find the places where you need to eat at on a weekly basis. And today we are in Holland, Michigan, at a landmark of a restaurant that's been around here for over 50 years, serving classic Italian dishes as well as Mexican food. I don't know about you, but I'm hungry. I want to jump in. Let's go check it out. Heather, right?
Hey, yeah, Luis.
I am excited. I just walked through a sea of people to try to get to you.
A little busy.
Yeah, it's a little busy. It's a great problem to have.
It is.
You have a lot of people here, which is awesome. And I'm very excited. I heard you have great Italian and Mexican food. Is that right?
You got it, yep.
Okay. Can we go in the kitchen and see how you make a dish? Is that cool?
Absolutely, let's go.
All right, let's do it. All right, everybody, it's cooking time. So, Heather, what are we making?
We are gonna make the original spaghetti and meatballs.
Classic.
Yes.
Love
absolutely.
it. Let's do it. So,
all right.
Where do we start?
All right, so we start with our fresh pasta.
Okay.
And we're gonna drop it into our boiling water over here.
All right. Nice handful of pasta. I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome. Why is this spaghetti and meatball so special?
So Mario, namesake,
Yes.
and his wife Gertrude, spaghetti sauce and the meatballs were a labor of love for her, and
Okay.
she spent every day making fresh meatballs and the sauce from scratch. And so, to tribute to them, right, and all of what they built and started, we want to honor them with this. And I had the opportunity to cook with her daughter, who walked me through
That's
all of
cool.
those recipes.
That is really cool.
And so here we are. Yeah,
Love it. That's awesome. That looks like a pretty heavy sauce.
it is a nice heavy sauce.
Oh my God.
A little refreshing with the fresh tomatoes, right? The sweetness from the tomatoes, and then you have some basil and, you know, the classic.
So hold on, let me ask you a question. Is this the actual serving?
Yep. So if you
Does
came in
anybody
here,
usually eat all this?
we have some people that do, and it comes with fresh garlic toast, and it also comes with a side salad. So, right?
The whole order comes with all of that?
all of it, yes. So you get all of it.
Okay.
You're not leaving here hungry.
One thing, do you have a fork so I could try it?
Absolutely.
All right, everybody, so we were just in the kitchen seeing how the classic spaghetti and meatballs is made, but the kitchen was a little tight, so I'm gonna walk you through what actually happened. So we had the par-cooked spaghetti noodles that were dropped in the water for a couple of minutes, and then it was all taken out, put into a bowl, and then this beautiful, gorgeous marinara sauce, just nice and dense, was poured on it very carefully. The meatballs were prepared beforehand. They were put on, doused with the sauce, and I am just ready to take a dive right here and give it a shot. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it. All right, so let's see here. We get a little bit of the spaghetti by itself, and then we'll try the meatball. Okay, here we go. It's just got a lot of denseness, beautiful savory flavor. It's got a little bit of sugar, a little bit of salt, beautiful tomato, nice and dense. It's a really, really nice sauce. Now let me get a little bit of this meatball right here. So, it's just so nice and juicy, beefy flavor, not falling apart, nice and dense. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is a home run. Oh my God, so good. So now that we've tasted this amazing spaghetti, I'm gonna bring Heather in here with me and a couple of other items that she's prepared for us. All right, everybody, now comes my favorite part. We get to eat food. Okay, Heather, you have two wonderful items here. You brought me some chips. You brought the spicy salsa. You even told Nick behind the camera, I said, you gotta have some of the salsa,
Absolutely.
right? Off camera?
Yep.
Okay, what do we have here?
All right, so this is our house favorite burrito. We have a locally sourced tortilla.
And this is how it comes, this gigantic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I want you to see this, okay? Are you seeing this right now? Okay.
No small portions here.
Okay, so you say tortillas procured locally, yes?
Yes,
Okay,
yep.
all right. So let me see how I'm gonna attack this. Okay. I don't even know what's happening in here, but I'll figure it out. Okay, so walk me through it.
All right, so we have the locally sourced tortilla.
Okay.
We have made in-house taco meat, burrito sauce. Like I said, we make everything from scratch. Some beans, sauce, cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion.
This is an entire meal all in one. Super juicy. Love that cheese. Love the sauce. The meat is nice and moist. It's just a perfect blend of savoriness. You got that crunch with the lettuce and everything, the acidity of the tomato. This is really good. Oh my God, that's so good. Really, really good. I love that tortilla too. It's not stiff, it's got the nice chew to it.
Yep.
Oh wow. Does anybody actually finish this?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, follow-up question. Do they fall asleep afterwards?
Occasionally. We have pillows in the back and some blankies, you know.
This is really, really good. Do a lot of people clamor for this?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
So that's one of our top selling. Next to our pizza, that's the next best selling item.
Is this an item that you brought into the restaurant?
So this is an item that was here,
Okay.
and then we made it our own.
Got it.
So.
Got it. Now, this right here. Let me switch some things around. Okay, so let me move this guy over here. All right. So tell me about this.
All right. So this is our taco pizza.
Okay. My next question is why?
Why not?
Okay. Fair enough.
Who doesn't love tacos?
Exactly. And if you don't love tacos, we got a problem. Just want you to know that. Okay, so walk me through this.
All right, so our dough is made fresh from scratch every day.
So good. That's so good. Okay, so fresh made dough.
Yep.
Okay.
And then our burrito sauce, our taco meat, and then a blend of mozzarella and Kobe. And we source, I am very picky about the ingredients, so it's a very high quality cheese, right? And then we bake it until it's golden and bubbly and delicious, and then we top it with the fresh ingredients.
It's awesome. I really, really like it. I like the doughiness right here, so it's got the perfect thickness for me. So I wouldn't call this necessarily a thin crust.
Right.
I would call this a grown-up thin crust. Kind of grew up, got a little muscles, right?
Yep.
And everything, just the meat is nice and juicy. All the flavors are just blend very well together. Oh my God, it's so good. It does taste like a taco. It's awesome. Okay, let's get into the story. So, you are a chef, yes?
Correct.
Okay, and you worked in the restaurant industry how long before acquiring this place?
35 years.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Now, how did you get to buy this restaurant?
So we had another restaurant.
Okay.
And we wanted to get closer to Holland.
Okay.
My husband has roots here. His family has roots
Okay,
here. Okay.
okay.
So my mother-in-law founded Laup. She also founded the Community Action House. She had the first Latin American radio program in the tri-state area, and she was on the
wow.
radio for 55 years, right? So our roots run deep in Holland.
That's awesome.
Right.
Okay.
And so where we were was in Douglas, and we wanted to get closer to home. And so our cousin is a real estate agent, and she was like, hey, Mario's is on the market. Why don't you at least go look at it? And so my husband and I have been eating here since we were both very young, right? Mario's has been here since 1963.
So this has been really part of your family tradition, right?
Yes.
Before owning it.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So we're like, we had no idea it was on the market, but okay, let's go look at it. We would have never imagined ourselves owning it. And so we walked through and we're like, okay, if it's meant to be, it's gonna be. If it's God's will, so here we are. And
So how long ago did you acquire it?
So we got this at the beginning of the year in January.
In 2023.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Now, would you have ever imagined that you coming here as a tradition, coming to eat and everything, would you have ever imagined that you would have owned this restaurant?
Never in a million years.
So what did it feel like when you actually walking through it and you're seriously considering it, and then all of a sudden how you own it? How does that feel?
It's very surreal. It's a humbling experience because Mario's is such a rich tradition in the community, and it's been a staple for so long, and some pretty big shoes to fill, right? And so walking in the door that first day as the new owner, was just like, is this real? Can somebody pinch me? Is this real? But yeah, here we are.
That's very cool. That's very cool. I mean, just to have an iconic restaurant that you grew up with, right?
Absolutely.
And then all of a sudden you're the owner. That's just kind of bizarre.
It is so bizarre.
Right? Going
right.
from loyal customer, from loyal family member, quote unquote, to the owner. That, like you said, big shoes to fill.
It is very big shoes to fill. Very humbling, and we still. We have a lot of regulars. We were kind of chit-chatting earlier.
Yeah.
I said it's kind of like the Cheers environment, right? Everybody kind of knows everybody, and they've been coming here for a long time, and we get to hear all of those stories. Like I came on my first date here, and now we've been married for 35 years,
Wow.
right? Brought my kids here, and now they're bringing their kids here, and I mean, it doesn't get better than that.
So clearly it was meant to be.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is really, really cool. Well, this has been a very amazing treat for me to come in. I'm very humbled that we were allowed to come in. I feel like I'm in your home, so really, really appreciate that. The food is amazing.
Thank you.
Now, how can people find you online? Because we want to make sure more people know about you, right?
Right, so they can go to Mario's Pizza on Facebook, and we have a website being redesigned, so that'll be up soon, and otherwise they can call us and they can walk in our door.
So if they can call you, what's the phone number?
616-399-2570.
Fantastic, fantastic. Well, again, on behalf of myself, Nick, who's my videographer, who is hungry behind the camera. Sorry, Nick. Camera eats first and then I eat, right? We really appreciate it. This has been an amazing experience.
Well, thank you for coming in. We appreciate that so much.
Nick, I'm gonna destroy more pizza. Have fun, buddy. Okay, so who would have thought that somebody would have made a taco pizza that tastes like a taco? Well, that's actually what happened right here at Mario's. It's no secret why they've been around for over 50 years, serving classics plus serving modern dishes like that taco pizza. The only thing that's missing is you. You gotta come on down here to Holland, Michigan. And that's it for us on this episode of America's Best Restaurants. We'll see you on the next episode.